Hello everybody, I am PhotoGuy79 and here is a video on how to better use Hanzo's site, how to explain it, how to understand it, and how to use it better for Overwatch. Now just a quick disclaimer, I do play on the Xbox, so this is going to be mostly for console people, although I'm sure some information and some advice will help out people on the PC. And also, I am not the greatest Hanzo, I am not the greatest sniper, period. In fact, on my best of best days of sniping, I am a so-so to low average Hanzo at the best. I guess what I'm trying to say is I am a shit Hanzo. So let's jump into the video, let's get everything started, and hopefully this site and explanation of it can help you figure out what's going on and how better to use Hanzo when you go and play Overwatch. So here we are on the range. And as you can see here, the site has 3 bars. There's a big bar at the top, a medium bar, and then a smaller bar at the bottom. Now, essentially, these are kind of like your range finders. They're, if you can guess the type of range that you're at. So if we're at 20 meters here, you can see you want to kind of use that first little space between the first and second bar as kind of this sweet spot. Hanzo's head box for the head is pretty gracious. It's very generous when you're doing headshots. So what that means is at just about any distance, if you can line up the head in between the first dot and the second dot, you're probably going to hit a headshot. And that's just straight on, no one's moving, straight aim, target, and we're going to zoom all the way back to 40 meters here. And also use the practice range. It's really useful. So here we are, I actually went for 50 meters here, and boom, headshot, FPS Doug Styles. And so you pretty much just want to, I think this is a bit skewed because I'm a bit elevated, but I think this is about the 60 meter range, give or take. It may be 65, 70, and you finally do get some drop off here, but I'm also above and not aiming the best with it. So you want to stay in like that 40 meter range at your max, because you know you're Hanzo, you're not Widowmaker, you don't have hit scans, so you actually have to do aim for your adjust for drop, aim for your projectiles. But as you can see here, still using those 2 dots as a reference point, it's really gonna help you out. And again, take my advice with a bit of salt, with a bit of grain of salt, because I am a shit Hanzo, no doubt about it. So when we look at the 3 sites here, one of the big things we want to look at are what each of the bars means. So the top bar, that's your long distance range, your medium bar is your medium distance range, and your lower bar is your close distance range. And so what that means is the length of the bar goes towards your lead distance. So on average, you want to hit up, or you want to release the arrow when someone hits the outer rims of those bars. So for the top bar, if they get close to the left or right side, let it go, and usually if they don't adjust their path and they're keeping their speed normal, you're going to land a headshot. Again, Hanzo's head detection box is very generous for his arrows, so chances are you're going to plink a headshot and it's going to count. So when you use the top bar, that's for your max range, that's like for your 40 meters away. Your medium bar, you want to use it about 20 meters away, and your lower bar, you want to use it like 10 or less away. You're pretty damn close. So essentially you want to use the dots to line up the heads, and you want to use the bars to adjust for lead, for distance, and for running. So it's kind of this obscure little mind thought process, but if you can wrap your heads around it, because I think that this site is actually really smartly designed. It's very clever, and to me, if you know how to use the site, it's a lot like Battlefield 4. Once people understood how to dope your scope and how to actually use the sights, sniping became a lot easier. So once you understand how to use Hanzo's site, I think you're going to see your Hanzo play is actually going to improve quite a bit at all ranges, from short all the way up to long. And it's one of the big key factors is use the test range. The test range is invaluable. It marks places on the floor so you can check your distances. It gives you moving targets, it gives you range checking targets, so it's a really, really useful tool. And here I am on the range, just doing some target practice. Now I'm going to explain the 2 little flanges at the top bar. That's essentially when you want to line up a headshot for the long distance. Those little flanges give you a little bit of a leeway, a little bit of a guide on how to lead or when to release your arrow when they get within that range. And if you do it right, you should hit them right on the target. Here I am, medium shot, trying to line up a close shot, and I'm also trying to use those flanges to do long range shots. There, boom, got it there. And I know the back range guy, or the back row guy, gives me a bit of problems, but it's essentially just lining up your shots and just practicing with it. And again, it's not an intuitive thing. It's because I don't think a lot of people understood the sight when they first saw it. But I think it is one of the better sights for Hanzo. I think it's better than the crosshair, better than the dot, because it does give you a visual reference of how to lead and how to aim. So just by looking, just take a look at this footage as I'm trying to plink over that guy. I'm not using that back sight or that long distance sight very well. Close range, yep, no problem. Medium range, not so much. But here we go, plink, yep. And then plink. And then just, yeah, use the medium sights. Use the rangefinders, essentially. It's a leader rangefinder, and I think it is actually useful. And again, I am a shit Hanzo, so take it for what it's worth. But I think you can have a lot of use out of this sight. Hopefully this is going to help you adjust to your Hanzo shooting, your Hanzo aiming. He's a really cool character. I know a lot of people think or look at Hanzo and say, oh man, that guy is really cool. I wish I could get better at him. And he's difficult to play. Sniping on a console is difficult. I can't imagine what sniping on the PC with maybe it's a little bit easier. It's been a while since I've done any serious sniping on a PC. But for all the console players out there, I feel your pain. I wish I could snipe as well as a PC person, but you use what you got, and if we're on controllers, then that's what we're going to use, and hopefully this can help you out. But I say, if you're going to play Hanzo, use the sight, know how to read the sight, and learn how to function with the sight in combat, because I think it can help you out a ton. You want to keep playing, you want to keep practicing, use the test range. The test range is there for a reason. It'll help you out, it'll help you try new skills, practice your sniping, practice your flanking, practice your accuracy. So I think that is going to be it. It's a short little quick video. If you like this video and other videos, please give it a subscribe, please give it a like. It'll help us out and produce more videos, and hopefully there'll be more videos on the way. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you. I hope you've pulled something from this video, and I hope it's something that you can use in your Hanzo gameplay. And with everything, as in game or in real life, keep playing and keep practicing. Have a good one, everyone.